Number 53, a proposed mechanism for destruction of ozone gas in the stratosphere is represented above. Which of the following is evidence that the mechanism is occurring? Okay, so some people might go, I read this, I'm like, I have no idea what the hell this question is talking about, but that's okay. Let's take a look at one of the answer choices. Well, every one of those answer choices. A, the presence of chlorine gas increases the rate of the overall reaction. Well, let's look at what chlorine is. Well, that is right there, and we also see chlorine gas like right there, right? Remember, just notice how it's not Cl2, so it's like technically not the diatomic chlorine gas, but whatever, right? And if you guys remember from, the chemical kinetics chapter, well, step 1 and step 2, basically we can combine them together by adding them to get the overall reaction, and what happens is they will probably cancel, right? So some people might think this is a spectator ion. Well, not quite. If you remember from your chemistry kinetics, whatever that goes into the reaction vessel, and then it comes out in its very pristine form, like the same exact form as it was before, at the end of your final products, that's the indicator that this thing is a catalyst. It went in together and then it came out together, right? So if you guys kind of remember from your biology, well, catalyst is kind of like this, right? If you have a molecule coming in that looks like this, well, you may have a substrate that looks something like this. This is what your catalyst is, right? So it actually takes that and then turn it into this little product, right? And then after everything's all over, this breaks in its form and then turn back into this catalyst again, so it can be reused for later times again. So, catalyst is basically something that is not consumed or, just like, get used up or just like end up somewhere else. Like you get the exact same thing back so that you can reuse it for the next rounds of reactions. So that's an indicator that this chlorine is the catalyst. And what does catalyst do? Catalyst speeds up the rate of reaction by lowering the activation energy. So look at literally what A says. Increase the rate of the overall reaction. Absolutely, that's why answer choice A is correct. Let me prove you why the other ones are all wrong. B says the chlorine decreases the rate. Oh, hell no, it's a catalyst. It speeds up the reaction. And C says presence of the chlorine increases the equilibrium constant. No. The whole idea of equilibrium constant increasing or decreasing, if you ever want to alter the value of equilibrium constant, first of all, listen to the word equilibrium constant. Constant literally means it doesn't change unless what changes? Temperature. The only way that you can alter the values of either the equilibrium constant or maybe even the rate constant, the little k in the reaction rate equations, the only way to change those constants, remember, is to change the temperature. So that's why C and D are wrong, and that's why answer choice A has got to be the right answer.